How's it going, everybody? Just turning on my VTube studio. There we go. The tracking is on. I might actually turn the tracking off whenever I get started. By the way, hello, everybody. It's Paper King. I'm back. And before we even get started, I'm going to talk to you guys about a whole bunch of crap that I just added to stream. And it's going to be so exciting. You're going to be so happy. And you're going to be like, oh, wow, this is the best stream ever. Anyway, thank you to Royal Icing that got first today, right? Am I tripping? Where's the first redeem? Yeah, Royal Icing got first. We got daily item from Dirge. What'd you get? Yoshi cookie for Dirge. Get the Jelly Ultra for right? All right. So, today's going to be a big day. I got a lot of new stuff to show everybody. Welcome in, everyone. If you'd like to turn your attention to the channel point redeems, I got a couple new sound effects. Oh brother, this guy stinks. I forgot to make it cost 50, but I can fix that. I'm making all of my sound effects cost 50 now instead of what was it, 100 before? I don't even remember. Get it in while you can. Here, wait, hold up. So we go to integrations. Is it integrations? Brother. Here, platforms, Twitch, channel pointer, where there it is. So we had the cost for, oh brother, we're gonna change that to 50. So this should work. I haven't tested it, but I'm assuming it does. Let's just hit the thwomp real quick. Oh yeah, it works. Can you guys hear that? Congrats on the 3 stream streak, my man. The sounds might be a little loud on the redeems. Let me know if it's like too loud and I can fix that. But I'll run in and do whatever I gotta do. I'm gonna move the microphone over a little bit too because it was kind of out of my way. Whenever I am not streaming, I have this arm on my microphone and I just lift it up, so it was kind of out of the way. So yes, we have a few new ones. One of the favorites that I have is the random Pianta sound effect, and this is something that stream, what is it called, sound alerts didn't do. Is I could pick between a multitude of sounds and pick a random one, kind of like how I have Girona, but I'm keeping Girona an exclamation point command because it's so spammable.
Girona.
But the other ones are going to cost some points. We might have some other ones that are exclamation point redeems that I just haven't decided on it yet. The Pianta sound effect one right here. Yeah, these are so good, dude. If it's like, just please let me know if it's too loud. Joe Rona. Okay. It plays like up to like 16 or 17 different sound effects from Piantas, so you'll get a different one almost every time. I added some Deltarune sound effects. We have this one, if I ever do something evil in a video game. The old weird route sound. If you're a Deltarune player, you know what that sound is. And then, yeah. We got Jevils.
I can do anything.
That one's super loud. I'm going to turn that down right now before my ears blow out. I can do anything. Let me see. Okay, we're going to go here. And I'm going to play it at like 40%.
I can do anything.
Going to go down a little bit lower.
I can do anything.
I'm happier with like 16%. So why don't we test these then and see how loud they are? But I need you guys' feedback, please, just to let me know. I'm gonna play it, and then if there's a stream delay, just say the name of the sound and then say if it was too loud. Like, for example, I'll play the thwomp. Just say thwomp was too loud, okay? And I'm gonna start. So we're gonna go with the Pianta sound. We're gonna do one more Pianta sound. Let me know if any of them are too loud, because they're all gonna be the same volume because I got them from the same file. So if that was too loud, then I'm gonna lower all of them. You guys with me? Pianta was good. Okay. We're gonna move on to the weird route sound. What do you guys think? Was it good? It's hard for me to hear when I'm not the one watching the stream. Because, like, I can hear it in my headphones, but that doesn't always translate to how it is with my mic. So, you guys doing this for me, it makes a big difference. And it will help you later on because people like to spam the sounds. And if they're too loud or too quiet, we're not going to have fun. Well, some people might have fun. So, I'm assuming the Weird Route one was good. It seemed pretty quiet. Like, not quiet, but, like, it didn't sound, extremely loud, which is nice. I'm gonna move on to the Thwomp. All right, ready for the Thwomp? Is Thwomp too loud? Give me some feedback, please, gamers. I'll give you about 3 more seconds, then I'm gonna move on to the SpongeBob sad sound. Okay, that one, it looks like it's pretty loud, but you can give me your opinion on that. After SpongeBob, we're going to do the Vine Boom. That one is super freaking loud, dude. All right, hold on. I'm going to turn down the boom. Boom, boom. I'm going to turn down the boom to about... It's normal? Are you sure? Okay. I'll just turn it down a little bit because I saw the sound bar go into the red. So I only turned it down a little bit. And then we're gonna move on to You What?
You what?
That one's so good too. And then I will. Looks like I'm gonna see if it peaks over my mic. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. That's gonna be my rule, I think. I will turn this down to 6-7%. And if it's still too loud later, oh my god, I know. Oh no, our table is gonna be ridiculous. I'm already turning this down to like 30. All right, let's see. It's still so loud at 30, dude.
Oh no! Our table! It's broken!
Why is it so loud at 30? Leave it obnoxious. That's so, yeah. Hold up. I'm going to test it one more time. Alright, that's a little bit better. I actually think it might be slightly too quiet now because I don't see it peaking as much as the other ones did. I'm going to put it at 22. And then I'll be comfortable with that. Okay. After Oh No, Our Table is I Can Do Anything.
I can do anything.
That one looks good. It's about the same as my mic. And then we have... Let's see here. Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's a good one. I'm so glad I added that. We have more potential to add sounds because we're not being limited by sound alerts like the platform. StreamerBot just lets me do anything. I can do anything. And then after that, we have It's TV Time.
Hi!
That one's a little bit louder than my microphone, so I'm going to turn that down a bit. Turn it down to about right there. And then we're going to test it one more time. Okay, just a little bit lower and then we're good. I'll put it at 28. After that, we're going to move to... What else do we have left? We had the Pikmin sound effect. That one's pretty loud. We'll move it down. Glad I get to test this with you guys. And you get to hear all the sounds for free. So we're going to go to Pikmin. Play the Pikmin sound effect. We're going to play it at 37. That's going to be my guess. And Pikmin. There you are. That's pretty appropriate. Actually, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. Just a little hair. Like that. And then we're going to move on to... I think that's it, actually. Congratulations. You've just been hired at one of the premium establishments, the Krusty Krab. Okay. So we got lots to look forward to today.
Gerona!
And for those of you that like the Pokemon drawing redeem, I have a very incredible treat for you. You might have seen it in the Discord server already, but I revamped that entire redeem so that whenever you type the name of a Pokemon, it'll check to see if it's already been drawn or not. And if it does, it'll refund your points if it's already been drawn before and let you do it again, which is crazy. I think, unless it's broken and the redeem only does it once an hour, but I set it up so that it should reset if it's invalid. If it gives me a problem, I will just ask you if you want to redeem it. I'll do it for free. So, let's see here. But yeah, it'll check to see if it's already done it. It doesn't even have to be perfect spelling. It usually can guess the Pokemon that you're trying to say, even if you spell it wrong. So that will be nice. And if it is wrong and it still can't tell what you are saying, then it will ask you to just do it again. But I advise you, if you're wanting to get one done, it'd be the best thing you could do is just look up the spelling if you can, and then spell it correctly the first time, and everything will work out perfectly. And so once you've requested one, it will add it to my database. If there are multiple forms for the Pokemon, like Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y, it will ask you which one you want, and then you do a exclamation point request, and then you pick the number that's associated with it. So if Mega Charizard X was 2, you would type 2. It's incredibly good programming, and I love the way that it works. And I have a complete list of everything that's ever been requested so that I know which ones that I still need to do. And it's just awesome. And I can save them all to my art folder, and we're going to see if we can complete the Pokédex. It'd be nice if we could make another command that it says how many Pokemon are left. I think I'll do that after stream. But we can finally get to the subject of today's stream. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to pull this off. But my plan is going to be to make a PNGTuber for my model whenever I do the art streams. The reason why I'm doing this, normally I would just pick the model over anything else. But if I make this PNG model, it will do really well during my art streams, because guess what I'm doing during my art streams? I'm looking down the whole time, and it's not always getting proper tracking, and it kind of looks uncanny and weird. Yeah, I could just turn off my phone screen, but if I made something cool, then I could have something cool. So we're going to pop open my tablet, which I have on screen share, put on a playlist, and I'm going to put my reference images up, which I still need to grab. So I'm thinking about some game soundtracks. If you guys have any suggestions for game soundtracks or a playlist, the art is coming. I just explained everything that we did, Shadow, over the last, today, to bring, we got new sound effects. Dude, check the redeems. check the redeems, Shadow. You're gonna have a great time. And then
Sharona!
yeah, but there's lots of new ones. And I also have the revamped Pokemon drawing thing as well, so you can look at that. So I'm going to turn on my tablet. We are going to pop over. Oh, what's up, Frank and Crow? We're gonna pop over to. We're popping over to the other screen, and I'm gonna try to find some reference images. But you're gonna have to deal with Paper King like this for one more day, and then during art streams, I should have a PNGTuber, hopefully, if I can draw him correctly today.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You're gonna like that one whenever I make a big mistake in a video game. All right, but you know what? I wanted to practice some humility today. All right, we're going to pop open the stream. I believe it's this one. Okay, we got the Star Walker image down here. That's what I was drawing before for one of the videos. Nightbot and song request. I haven't thought about doing song request just because I know you guys, you and Dirge specifically. Let's see. We had Beach Force playoffs last night and played down a guy. Oh, like 3? You played with 3? Made it to the championship and lost in extra points in set 3. That's crazy. If you played with only 3. What's up, Frank and Crow? You are an innocent person, surely. Meme songs would nothing get you banned. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, so my plan here, we might have a. You guys also noticed the bot account is Elizabeth. I changed it to be from my account to an Elizabeth bot. And the account name Elizabeth was already taken, so I used an uppercase I to look like an L. And so Elizabeth now has her own Twitch account. Yay! Okay. So we are going to see if we can get some reference images. I have no idea what I'm even going to be looking for. I'm going to say like Paper Luigi. Yeah, Elizabeth's got her own Twitch. She's going to get more followers than me. I'm trying to find one of Paper Luigi sitting down. Yes, we get the weird drought sound. I got so many good ones, dude. Anytime I'm evil, I want you guys to play that one. I'm going to go to maybe TTYD resource. Do they have any Luigi sitting in that one? Let's go to, and if not, I can just use a Mario setting with a Luigi head. Paper Luigi sitting. There's Paper Mario sitting in the froggy chair from Animal Crossing. I'm trying to get like the peak reference image, and I cannot find anything. Okay, I will just take this Mario one and probably adapt it. So let's grab my pen, and we're gonna start. But the first layer is going to be Luigi, okay, or Paper King to be more specific. You got the hedge trimmers and headers and clippers on Sunday. Okay, I'm going to face forward, and then I'm going to turn off my tracking so that I will be facing forward the whole time. And then this should be the last time you guys have to deal with it. Okay, tracking is off. It'll look slightly uncanny, but not as uncanny as me looking straight down. Okay, so we are going to come up with our reference image here. We need Luigi. I'm just going to use this image of him first. Or I can just look at myself, bruh. Okay, so you guys can see everything. We're going to get started here. I don't know if I'm gonna be as successful today as I was last time. Dude, that flowery drawing was so crazy. All right, we gotta put the stabilizer up.
Gerona!
Gerona! I told Usagi I was live, so I'm hoping she shows up too. Right now, I'm just doing some basic shapes, and we're just gonna... Oh man, that was about to be peak too. Hang on. I think I can still save this. Yeah, I saved it. Okay, and then we're gonna... I'm still not super well versed in the paper art style, if you can believe it. I'm using Clip Studio Paint for Android, which is really interesting. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm doing this all in one layer because I'm psychotic. Well, I'm just doing the Luigi's head on one layer. Okay, so we have a... How is the angle on that? I feel like the angle is lopsided. Like that one, this one was like too high up. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be more like this. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Almost. I think I can just use the nose as an outline. Like I don't have to make an extra line. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of which, I have to put my playlist up. Hold up. Let's go to YouTube, and I will put on. You got. Oh, you're getting a salad. What kind of salad are you getting? Everybody wants to rule the world, dude. I love that song, but I don't know if I can play like mainstream music because I think I'm gonna get like copyright struck because that happened to me last time. Well, that happened when I played Kirby Air Riders music, if you can believe it. Like, not even playing the music, it was just like playing the game and the music just happened to be in the background, and I got copyright struck for it. Can you believe that? All right, so we're gonna put on. I am going to put on Animal Crossing New Leaf OST just for now until we get some more ideas flowing. But I love New Leaf, so it'll make me happy. This is like 5 hours of OST, so I could. First of all, oh my god, that's the icon music. Let me do like the playlist. Then it'll like cherry pick like the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Oh my god. This music makes me very happy all the time. Okay. Let's turn it down just a bit. Oh my god, this music. I used to play this. I got it for Christmas in 2012. Because I remember my ex-girlfriend, she really, really liked this game. And I wanted to have everything in common with her. So I just got the game. Like, I begged for it for Christmas because I wanted to have something in common with her. So, that's how it ended up. And then I got obsessed with it. And I played it with, like, every friend that I made. And then I started an Animal Crossing New Leaf group on Facebook like I did with Paper Mario. But I didn't stick with it because it's not like... It's not my favorite. But Paper Mario is definitely my favorite. But, oh my god, did I spend crap ton of time on New Leaf. Irreplaceable moments. It's so nice to just, you know, surround yourself with the joys of life.
I still think New Leaf is the best Animal Crossing. I liked it more than the GameCube version. I liked it more than the Switch version. I'm trying to just enjoy the slow life, the peaceful things, and be a happier person. I was watching this comic the other day. It's like a Facebook comic, and I'll have to share it in the Discord. It's really cute. But what's her name? I think it's Anna Laura Comics or something like that. I'll have to find it. I gotta fix this face too. Something's goofy about it. Was it Anna Laura? I'm scrolling up right now and find it. Yeah, it's Anna Laura Art. And she draws little animals, and they're just living like happy, peaceful lives with each other. And they're like, you know, talking about how much love is important to them. And like, I don't know. I just like that. Because I'm always so obsessed with just grinding and making progress. And it's nice to breathe and let go every once in a while. I don't allow myself that most of the time. I do want to go back to New Leaf at some point. I don't think I've allowed myself to relax the way that I used to. And if I do relax, it's because I'm like so fatigued that I have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my guy is looking straight, but I think I'm going to angle him whenever it comes time to have him draw, because he's going to be looking down at the tablet, kind of like I am. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he doesn't look too bad right now. He might be able to use a little bit of touching up, a little bit of freshening up. I see Aurora's little toad walking around here. The Gooigi version, that's a good idea. I feel like Aurora's toad is not matching her vibe at all. Aurora is like the furthest thing from evil that I could imagine. So I'm going to fix her and change her into something else. I'm going to change all of you guys except for Dirge, because Dirge is a special one. I've known that since the moment I met him that he was special. He even went to special classes. Alright, so I think Miss Aurora should be regular green toad. We're gonna go... We don't have regular Luigi, or else I'd give that to SLG. I'll give SLG dark green Luigi, actually. Or dark green Toad, actually. There, those guys can swap. Franken Crow. I feel like Franken Crow is going to be the penguin. Bumpty. There you go, my friend. Why are you so tiny? What happened to you? Did I not scale you up? I don't think I scaled him up. You look how tiny he is. Artistics, yeah. Let me see if I can just quickly disconnect the stream avatars. And we're gonna try to fix the size, because there's a quick scaling button. I'm pretty sure I probably just didn't set it to... because I had the other one set to 1.5, I think. Avatars. Yes, I was correct. The other ones are all 1.5, and Bumpty is 1. So we're going to change you, and then that should fix it. Where's my little Pangy? There he is. Now he's normal. We're going to do that for the other Frankengrow as well. Bumpty and... Yep, there we go. Royal Icing. Are you still with us, my friend? We don't have fuzzies yet. Royal Icing, if you are here, do you have a certain color that you would like for your toad? We have red, blue, yellow, green, and pink. And then we have dark red, dark yellow, dark green, dark black. Let's see. Royal Icing, if I would guess. What's up, SLG? We are going to change you to... Let's look at this other page. We got Bumpty. I'll give him the Koopa. I made a purple one. Oh, his thing's gone, so he must not be here right now. That's fine. When he comes back, you guys will see it. Oh, wait, no, Royal License right here. Purple Ninja Koopa. There you go. We'll just change him to that for now. He's unique. I think that's what we're gonna go with for now. And Shadow wants dark red. Like I can drag you guys around and throw you around like drag dolls. We're gonna go dark red toad. Yeah, there you go. You are right over here. Whoa, goodbye. Hopefully you come back. Where did you go? Where did you go? There he is. Okay. So we are going to be making a PNG model for my channel. I'm going to pop the reference image back up. I'm going to turn down the playlist just a little bit. Animal Crossing just has such a special place in my heart. Let's get an ear going here. This is the first time I've like got to seriously draw my character. Isn't that cool? I don't know, there's just something nice about that. Like, I've never made a serious Paper King drawing. They've all just been like 2-minute sketches or pixel art. But I've never done like a serious drawing of him. I like that. We will have to thin out his chin a little bit. His ear's not round enough. We'll turn up the eraser just a hair. Not that much. 25 is good. Is that too big? It's a little too big now. I like that. I think that's pretty appropriate. And we are going to... I'll do the details on the ear later because I want to use a smaller brush for that. For the hat, we are going to... This is going to be a little tricky. I'm going to start right about here. I was gonna start with the brim, but I don't want to push it because like the top of the head's right there and it might mess with my perception. No, not high enough. We gotta make it a little higher. This is when it's the awkward angle for me. Do I need to rotate? Still not high enough, dude. I like that. Where do we want to end that off? We want to end it off in a different direction here. I would feel comfortable ending that like right here. No. Right there. That's better. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the brim. Yankee with no brim. I'm gonna drag this chat right here next to the reference image too, so I can look at both at the same time. Okay, now we got a brim. brim's gonna go kind of over the nose. I'm gonna erase this a little bit. Just kind of spitballing here. And that's okay. I'm not a pro artist. I can spitball for a little bit longer until I start to take it more seriously. Alright, so we have right about here. And then we're gonna drag it out to above the nose. And then I think I'm gonna get rid of the top of his head here. That way we can curve the brim as we want to, rather than having to follow a specified line. Just trying to make little teeny tiny adjustments as to what makes sense. Right now he's got kind of a 5 head going for him right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we have to lower everything. No, the 90s black guy, I already drew that one. So this wasn't the first time I drew Paper King seriously, actually. I mean, technically that wasn't serious, but let's think about this here for a minute. I think we gotta lower everything a little bit, including the sideburn here. I wonder what's the most convenient way to do that. I want to use this pen select tool, and then we're just gonna be meticulous about what we select here. This is good old 7 p.m. music. Never forget this one. Okay. Now we're gonna drag it. Actually, we gotta cut and paste it. And then we can drag it. Not too low now, but low enough. Like, that might be appropriate. Yeah. Okay. So let's adjust the brim shape then. I'm gonna merge it back down. We gotta merge with layer below. I'm learning how to use the program. The son on Family Matter. Oh my god, I love that guy. What's his name? Huck? Right? Or am I think? No, I'm thinking of Cosby Show. What was his name? Dude, his hat looks like depressed. hang on. I wish I could like zoom in on myself. Oh wait, I can. I can zoom in on myself with the power of OBS magic. Let's scroll. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Eddie Winslow. Oh my god. That's such a classic, dude. OBS keeps giving me a notification. 8 more subs to go until 50. We'll get there one of these days. Okay, so you guys can still see everything, right? I'm just zoomed in on my end. It still looks weird. Let's see if we can erase some of these. Clean it up a little bit. I would do anything to get these times back. Something ain't hitting here with the hat. We're finally starting to see my limitations. Now, they were always there, don't worry. I'm gonna move that there. It's cute, but it's not, like, accurate. You know what I mean? Maybe let's just start adding more details, and then we can always adjust things later. That sounds like a cursed thing to do, but I think it'll give me more context, even if it is kind of harder to adjust. Okay. I kind of like that. That's kind of cute, actually. Okay. We're going to turn the brush down. Finish the rest of the brim with a thinner brush. And how far does this baby go down? All the way to the ear? Wow. That's a little too thin. Go to 13. I don't mind that. And then we have another right about here. And then we can erase this. Feels odd, but like when I'm looking at it in the on the model itself, it's actually not as weird as it looks. Okay. Let's go back up to our regular brush size, which is like 24. I used to love... What's your guys' favorite KK Slider song? My favorite KK Slider song was DJ KK. And I liked Hypno KK I liked a lot, just because of all the Ica Village stuff back in the day. And I liked the... what is that shit called? KK Sonata. And Disco was really good too. And The Parade. My favorite air check one is probably Stale Cupcakes. But the ones that KK performed, oh yeah. DJ KK was my favorite, like, KK performance. And then, what was it? Cruisin' KK was that one that had the blues theme to it. This was like Miku before Miku. Miku came out in 2007. We got Animal Crossing in like 2000. What? Excuse me, sir. I did not open that. I love how my line weight is just all over the place. Great day to be alive. Okay. Yeah, Stale Cupcakes was always like so nice and nostalgic for me. My center room in my house would always have like the outdoor grass floor. And that sounds so weird, but I made it like with the starry walls. I had some like outdoor props and the Aurora Borealis screens. Okay. So using the Aurora screens, it made it look like a nice, peaceful nighttime, like, you know, stargazing session. And then that song would play, it'd be pitch black and like a blue atmospheric hue lights up the room. And oh my god, with that song playing, it's just like I never wanted to leave. I remember I would lay my 3DS on my bed and I would just lay there and listen to it. And I had these LED lights in my room. I actually have new ones now. But I would turn my lights blue as well to match my game. And you know, I just knew how to be happy back then. I feel like I'm getting it back. I've had lots of stumbling along the way, but I'm really trying hard. I spent the other night writing down a bunch of stuff. Just figure out what it is that I'm missing and what I can do. Man, why am I loving this now? The first time I looked at it, I freaking hated it. But now, I think this is such a cute little guy now. Okay. Yeah, happiness really is a choice. Even if it doesn't feel like it most of the time. So we're gonna start, like, right here. That's a little too big for the logo. With the art style that I've chosen here, the hat is comically bigger than it normally is. But I really like that aspect of it. It makes it cute. But the problem is I need to make sure that the circle was in the right position and orientation. Because if it's a flat circle on a 3/4 angle, it's not going to make sense. We need a little bit of distortion to that circle. We need it to be a little bit tighter of a curve on the left-hand side because of the perspective. Episode of Monk. I've not seen Monk before. Is it where's that being shown? Was that a series on, like, I don't know what channel? I don't watch a whole lot of TV, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, with the way that his hat is also kind of contorted back, I think I need to follow that curvature as well. I'm pretty satisfied with that, actually. It's not as good as it could be, but if we need to fix it later, we'll do it. UPN in the late 90s before SmackDown. Oh, yeah. I was totally there. Okay. So this is, like, quite a cute little BG, I'm not gonna lie to you. Problem is the canvas is not big enough for my big ass head, so I'm gonna have to shrink myself down in a moment. I'm just gonna clean up this line here. It's fine if I do things too big, you know what I'm saying? Because I can just shrink it at any point in time. Oh my god, it's turning out so nice. I love him. I can fix him. Take it nice and easy now. What the? I did not click undo? Okay, my god. I was like, what happened? Crime cop show, but it's funny and tragic. You wouldn't think with a name like Monk that it was about cops. I would have thought like some ancient temple or something. Oh my god, why are like random freaking apps opening? I think it's this little like sidebar thing on my tablet that I'm just bumping into with my arm. You know, I'm thinking about this music that normally plays when it's like amongst the dude's name. I think about this music that plays during like the winter months. And I thought about how much I don't like winter anymore. But I remember there was a time where I didn't really mind it as much. Something changed at some point, I had a bad experience in the wintertime or something. And it just made me not like cold weather anymore. That and just having to drive in the cold and like the ice and stuff and having to scrape it off my windshield. I've just sort of ruined it for myself, and I can't make myself enjoy it anymore, which kind of sucks. And I don't know, would moving away fix that problem? I still want to move, just because... Oh my god, that was so wonky looking. I still want to move, just for the idea that there's nothing happening here. I feel like I'm missing out on so much opportunities. He kind of looks like Ned Flanders. Can anybody see it? Oh, I hate driving on the slushy roads. What are you talking about? I don't know. Okay. So... let's just draw the head real quick first. And then we can move on to the next part. There's my homo thug black. What the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I love that video so much. I'm gonna get my hex colors for Paper King real quick. So that way I can import them into my app. You guys can still see everything all right? I'm gonna go 32EBFF. We'll go with that. And then what happens if I pop this? Oh, it's actually working correctly! Okay. I'm gonna draw the star too real quick. I think I'm gonna do the cheater method. That's how I used to draw it in school. And then, what I can do is just erase the inside. I need to turn down my eraser, though. Let's do like an 8. And then we'll get real close and personal. Hope you guys are having a magnificent Friday. Dude, it's the weekend! Which means art stream. And then tomorrow's the Chow tournament. Has everybody come into that? We're gonna have a Chow tournament. And y'all are invited. And you guys signed up. So the signups are actually closed now. Because it is 24 hours before. But all those of you who have signed up will be able to witness. So I will be streaming at, what is it, 3 o'clock. So if you're going tomorrow morning, you might still be able to catch it. There was 10 signups. So it should be a decently sized tournament. Should be able to last a little while. Hoping to get more turnouts when we start showing people how cool this can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this tournament can be something magnificent. And that's not too bad. We're gonna hit with the color picker, get the yellow. We got an F3B137. F3B137. Nice little, like, yellow-orangey color. That's a really good-looking star, actually. Maybe I'm secretly an artist, and I never knew it. My mustache is darker than my hair. Just for future reference, we are going to click on the color and see what that was again. That was 84502F. I like being able to cheat like this. Didn't quite catch everything. There we go. I am borderline artistic, apparently. There was so much that I didn't like about my ability to draw. I was really freaking bad at it for such a long time, dude. Are you playing the jump catch minigame? I can't really see my stream preview right now because I'm paying attention to my reference. Oh, whoa! You're brown now. Just like you're blue now. Boom. Look at how handsome. Oh, it was the jump catch game. Nice. Let's get our skin color. FDD08F. Beautiful. Mind if a white... Oh my god, that's dark as hell. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Hang on. Gotta make me a little pastier than that. He looks like he just took a beach vacation. That looks a little bit more accurate. Your liver feel weird after eating salad. Did you ever see that episode of Regular Show? Where, like, Rigby just ate so much junk food shit, like, constantly. And then when he finally ate something healthy, his body, like, split apart. You know what I'm talking about? Like, his body didn't like it. That was so funny. Just gonna trim this down. Oh man, I loved this one too. Was this 1 a.m.? This one was one of my favorites actually. I think 11 a.m. was one of my favorites too. Remember when my job was so simple? I didn't make a whole lot of money. I will never complain about not being like minimum wage anymore. But man, I just love being able to get up and go somewhere and not have to like think extremely hard about what I had to do. It's kind of like that during school too. Life really wasn't as hard as I thought it was. I just didn't have the tools to handle it. And you know, that's kind of an allegory for life. I'm just going through that same thing at a different age. Life is hitting me with challenges that I'm not ready for. And then when I'm 38, I'm going to look back and be like, man, I was 28 and I was barely working that much. What was I, you know, like, what was I that upset about? You know, here I am at 38 having problems. And then at 48, you know, it's like, you just gotta eventually realize that that cycle is gonna continue. Life goes on. I like him. Look at him. He looks very well behaved. Okay. So, what are we going to do with him now? We have to shrink him and move him up to make the body. No, dude, I'm actually really happy with this drawing, actually. It's got so much character to it. Okay. And the best part is I can draw Luigi in little parts. You know, he's not like extremely complicated, sculpted figure. You know what I mean? He's just like a head, and then an oval with arms, and then feet. He didn't even have legs. So, it's gonna be good. You know, I haven't drawn the crown yet. Maybe we can do that. Make sure that we're doing all of the parts. Okay, so let's... kind of draw it like I'm looking at my model here. By the way, if I didn't have stabilizer tool, I would be like the worst artist on the planet. I love digital art because I can have decent looking brush strokes. Hang on. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I can have decent looking brush strokes, right? And they don't look as wobbly as they could. It's crazy that 100 stabilized, they still look kind of wobbly. But imagine if I didn't have that. Trying to figure out the shape that I want for this. I think I need to round off this corner kind of like this. Yeah! It's crazy that these themes for the town, they change whenever you get the upgrades to like the Nook and Cranny store, and then you never get to hear the old themes ever again. You know what I'm saying? You only get the upgraded one after hold on. There we go. To fix the location for the tool there. It doesn't look exactly like the one in my picture, but I like the design for this, so I'm going to keep it. It makes me happy. And that's what's important. Alright, 9B3B00. Interesting color there. We are going to make a straight line across. Hang on. Needs a little bit of curvature to it, but not enough that it's like super noticeable. Like that. I like that. I think the curvature on it goes the other way, actually. The brush could be a little thicker too, but kind of want to do some stylistic choice here. Oh, that's actually giving it some depth. What a crazy choice. I never got Mr. Rossetti in New Leaf, but I get him all the time in Wild World because my game is freezing. Oh, dude, I was the time-traveling king, brother. But you wouldn't really get Rossetti, I don't think, unless you were, like, trying hard or, like, you turned it off without saving. And didn't you have to invite him to your town, or was that New Horizons? I thought you had to get the Rossetti hole for him to show up all the time. I think you only had to get him once in New Leaf. Or something like that. But I had seen him. I think we have successfully cooked with this. We're going to move on to the body. Okay, so let's take him, transform, and we're going to scale him down. That should be good. Let's give him a body. Let's scroll down a little bit and see what our body looks like. It's really just an oval. But but how far does it extend? I think it extends to about past our nose. Just a little past the nose. So we're gonna make a new layer. Dude, I'm so freaking hungry, by the way. I could totally go for something to eat. Oh my god, he looks so stocky. What the hell? He looks like a bowling pin. Look at him. Oh my god. That's so funny, dude. I think that's the proper, like, proportions for him, though. His body could be slightly bigger. He's my cute little bowling pin. Hang on. I'm gonna put this layer behind the head layer. That way it has to take priority. Okay. And then all we need to do... You know what? Oh my god, I just thought of a great resource. I just realized that my VTuber motto is already split up. Because Mackenzie already did that for me. Oh my god. This is gonna be life-changing, dude. So I'm gonna open this. And then I can just look at it this way. All of my assets. Dude, this is such a lifesaver. I can't believe I just thought of this. Mackenzie the goat coming to rescue again. And the best part is, I could even probably sync this up with my my emblem redeems as well. Okay, so we are going to flip horizontal, and then scroll to the left, and there's a good reference image. Fun fact, I actually have a Paper King sitting animation too. I think it's in here, isn't it? Let me see. Maybe it's emote. Yeah, look at this. See, I'm sitting. What I think what I'm gonna do is that these little stream avatars are walking in my way. So I am going to pick up my guy and move him a little bit. Move Elizabeth a little higher. Am I blocking anything important by doing this? Or am I good, guys? Let me pop OBS back up. Let's see. It doesn't look like I'm blocking anything. I'm gonna... Nope. Awesome. I think I'm gonna actually push it just a little bit further. Elizabeth will be floating in front of my logo, but it'll be okay. But with this layout, I can see my reference a little bit better. As long as you're not staring at the sun. So I'm going to use this as a reference. I don't know if you guys knew that I had a setting animation. I actually took this from the ground pound animation and just freeze framed it. And it is so nice. It was super easy to put in. But I don't know if you heard what I said a minute ago. I forgot that since I have a VTuber model, Mackenzie had to take all of the parts and split them up into the texture file. So I just went into the texture file and I can see exactly what each part of Luigi's body looks like. It's so perfect. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better reference image. If I, like... And now all I need to do is just copy this. Like, pretty much to a T. It's too nice, dude. Okay. And then we'll just do it one asset at a time, like Mackenzie did. So let's get our pants color here. And let's see if MS Paint is goated enough to do hex colors. Do we have a color picker? We do have a color picker. Let's see. Is it goated? It's goated. Okay. 0, C5, CFF. Pop this right here. I may adjust these colors slightly as well, because this one's really vivid. Let me try going a little more into the gray territory here. Let's go 3C50FF. This one's really vivid. C50FF. This one's not too much different, but it's different enough that it's a little easier on the eyes. And then I'm gonna pop the cyan color from my hat, because it should be the same. I think the fun fact about the Luigi costume in Melee is that his overalls are actually like black, which I think would have been a really cool choice as well. But I'm sticking with the blue. Okay, so that is the body. I should start naming my layers, dude. Okay. Name this head. And this should be pretty easy to make. Dude, I'm starving. Okay. We're gonna make the gumdrop buttons. Let's see. Not the gumdrop buttons! Who knows? The Muffin Man. Here we go. There's one of the buttons. Where's the other one? Did she do some crazy magic to warp the other button? Or what's going on here? I don't see the other... Okay. Well, what we're gonna do then is we're just gonna eyeball it with the model. And I will have to zoom in a bit more. This reminds me of the credits music from Diamond and Pearl. Make a nice circle. Can always count on me, chat. F0C D37. Learning. I was a little too thick on the... It needs some 3D depth to it, right? So what we're gonna do... Steel or color. Something about it, it's a bit more oblong than the other one. So we need to follow that trend a little bit. I think that followed it pretty good. Okay. We'll worry about like the highlights and stuff after, I think. We do have to highlight it a little bit. We're finally getting to a point where that's important. I'm proud of myself. Okay. Next up, we gotta draw the arms. I could draw the arm completely independent and drag it to the correct position. That could be a good idea. Okay, so let's find the arm sleeve here. I'm going to the texture to find the sleeve. I found it. Okay. We're gonna make a sleeve, and then I think we're gonna copy pasta it. So the first one, do buttons for the name here. Okay. Back to black. Nope, too wide. Some of this is going to be obscured too. Just trying to see if the proportions are right. It might need to be a little bit taller. And it doesn't hurt to make it taller either, because you can hide it with the hand. Is this when you, like, first start the town? And you plant the tree? Or am I tripping? I miss this game so much. Can we stream this game? It might not be as fun as, like, streaming something action-packed, you know? Maybe I need some of that, you know, slower. Maybe it will help my development a little bit. Maybe it'll turn me into a good person. Maybe I'll stop being evil. The nice thing is that I don't feel like I'm in such a big rush right now, which is rare. Fix that line here. Okay, we got an arm, which we can copy paste. Certainly can copy paste. I think the top needs to be a little skinnier. What's with this brush? Get a little bigger, sir. Shave off the side a little bit. And then we can... Do we just keep shaving, I think? I was debating whether or not to add more blue to the other side, but that kind of defeats the purpose of all the black that I just added, so... But I do need to address this elephant in the room right here. Try to make some consistency to boost the quality of my lines here. Smooth it out a little. I like his little arm there. We're gonna keep that the way it is. After that, what are we doing next? We have to make the hand. And I think what we're gonna do is we have two things that we need to do. We got the one has the back side of the hand, which is gonna be his left. I'm gonna make both hands here. I'm gonna make them exactly like I see on the image, the texture image, and then we'll just rotate and scale as we need to. It's so nice to have a reference. Okay. I used to think reference drawing would make me look like I was cheating, but I think like most people use references. I can't say everybody does, but most people do. I don't speak for everybody. Is that a big enough thumb? I don't think it is. Something. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Let's get in a little closer here and examine. Jarvis, take a picture of this guy's balls. Jarvis Nance. Okay. We got a glove working for us here. Sharpen that baby up. Sometimes I wonder if my line work is just bad, or if I just like don't spend long enough on it. Because I'm also that type of person that if I don't get something right away, I will want to be done with it as soon as possible. I'm working on that. I'm still not perfect yet. But I've definitely tried to acknowledge it and accept things that I've tried very hard not to accept for a long time. Okay. Let's... round off this edge here. Get a little bit of glove crease right here. How do we want to do that? I like that. It looks really good. I put both of them on the same layer, which I'm going to have to fix. But that's very easy to fix, because I didn't draw them connected to each other. Okay. Make sure all of this is highlighted. It's already 8 o'clock in the afternoon. Up, and we're going to cut and paste to a new layer. Deselect. This would be his left glove. Oh, it's Hypno KK on the music box. Man, I remember this song. I just thought it was so cool. It's so, like, atypical, if I could explain it correctly. But it's in, like, a really funky key. I know it's, like, supposed to be C, but there's something weird about it that I can't quite put my finger on. I think they keep it C major, but they purposefully use these dissonant notes. It's like right when you hear that, ooh, that like A flat looking note, that's when it's like, what's going on here? So this one is gonna be arm, and we can just copy it because the arms are the same. We just put it behind the body for the other arm. You're not even probably gonna be able to see this hand, but I wanted to make it anyway, just in case. I wonder what I should have to eat tonight. So if I put this right here, okay. I'm gonna duplicate the layer. I'm just gonna name it other arm, because I didn't name the first one left arm. I'm just gonna name it other arm. Drag that one. Can we scale and rotate? Yeah, because we're gonna have him like holding a pen, okay? Because he's gonna be drawing, right? I might not be able to do every frame of animation tonight, but I'm just gonna at least get the base, I think. And I might even end early if we get to that point. Because I need to eat. I'm starving. It just hit me all at once. I hope you guys enjoy the art streams. I kind of enjoy doing them. And I think it helps attract a different crowd of viewers, too. I kind of want to appeal to more people and maybe get them interested in something that they may not have realized they were interested in. Like if people were really into video games and why am I getting notifications? I thought I turned those off. But like if somebody really liked video games and then they suddenly tune into an art stream and find out, oh man, maybe I should try drawing, or I like art streams, or maybe this guy's a good artist. Maybe not yet. But or if somebody's really into art streams and like, oh man, this video game is really cool, or just getting my name out there a little bit more. Okay. So we need to rotate this arm. I don't think I need to hide this arm yet. We're gonna orient it first, and then we'll put it behind. Just gonna rotate. Probably something like that. And then I'll just make it very ever so slightly smaller, just with the very slight change of perspective. And then, and like the way that's gonna work is he's gonna like be holding his arm out. There's gonna be another hand that's gonna be holding the pen. So if I'm holding the pen, I'm gonna have to draw the hand in a whole new way. Hope you guys are excited for that one. Okay. So we're gonna move on to a new layer for the right glove, pardon me. Right. Where is it? Right glove. Okay, new layer. We are going to use this open space. We are on black right now. I'm going to try to use this one as a reference first. Let me scroll over. I'm on my reference image right now on the computer. So I use my computer monitor as the reference image. Look up here. And then my tablet's what I work on. And whatever the size this turns out, we're going to just scale it. I don't always get it right, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis. Okay, so we're going to go little bump. This is like really hard actually. What the fuck? What should I do first? brush up just a hair. Is that too much? 231. And then we'll adjust it when we're ready. That's actually not too bad. I realize that this glove is way bigger than the other one, but we're gonna work on it when we get there. So he's got this kind of indent, and like that's the little bump in his palm. And the way this looks right now is not normally how you'd hold a pencil. It's kind of like he's kind of like holding a fist of some kind. I'm trying to like put my hand how I would expect it to look. I think where the line is actually where his fingers are, if it looks correct to me. But if I'm holding a pen, I would want the glove to be shaped a little bit differently. Let me try to angle my hand with that direction. The thumb is kind of facing straight. Let me see if I can just concept this real quick. Let's use this as a reference for where the hand starts. And so we are going to kind of put this here. Hang tight just a minute here. Okay, so this looks like he's grabbing something. Because the thumb is normally pointed on the inside towards the body. But when you flip your hand up to a writing position, I guess it's still technically on the inside, but it's facing like more up. So what we need to do... Yeah, this looks like the inside of the other hand. So we're gonna just use this in the opposite direction. Right now it's looking like an oven mitt. What can we do? I'm so very bad at hands. Let me try to... I'm gonna flip this horizontal again. Might actually help me. Can I rotate? I don't think I can. Let me stand up real quick. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna open it in GIMP, because in GIMP at least I can rotate the image a lot easier than I can in Paint. Go like that. start with that. Okay. Wait, let me rotate so that the hand is facing the correct direction. I think this will do. Okay. Let's try drawing the hand as it is, and then we're going to adjust it. I also could have drawn the hand the opposite way and then flipped it, but I think I like it this way better. Then I can see what I'm doing and if it's wrong or not. Okay, so we are going to... Okay, and then we can adjust this. It's looking like it could work. The brush is a little too big, I think. We're going to put it at 14 instead of whatever we had, 30. Good job on the jump catch. Okay, so we're going to... like that. I'm going to give him a little bump. And then... like that. Now with the thumb facing like up, this gives us an angle to put the pen like here. Because the pen's holding on to it. I think if I thin out the hand a little bit more, it looks like it's gripping it instead of like holding a fist. So I think I just need to thin out the hand a little bit. Because when you're holding something, you're not opening your hand the whole way like you would a fist. I mean, yeah, with a fist you close your hand, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's not rounded whenever you're gripping something like a pencil. It follows the shape of the pencil that you're grabbing. I should have put this pencil on a different layer, but I'll do that like now. Okay. Then I can erase it on this one. That'll let me look at my glove a little bit more accurately. Okay, get rid of that. Go to the black. What do we still need to do here? When I'm holding a pen, I'm looking at it right now. My thumb is kind of angled, not in like a fist would be, but the thumb would be more angled out. Like that way. And then the fingers would extend a little further to compensate. And then what happens if we put the pen in here? Let's make sure we close out all of our corners. I'm just going to make this pencil orange for right now. So so that I can see. After that, I'll probably make it more like a digital and make it dark. Because my tablet's like, or my tablet pen's like black. But having an orange like this will let me see what I'm doing correctly or incorrectly in terms of the hand. I could make good use of negative space and emphasize the fact that I'm kind of making a ring with my hand. Okay, I'm drawing on the pen layer. Get some nice curvature there. What are we doing here? I think we need to get rid of this down here. Now, when I draw, I like to put the tip, or like, not the tip, but like right before the tip, in between my middle and my ring finger. Just kind of where it's sitting right now. It's just harder to tell because the glove doesn't, you know, emphasize all the parts. Yes, drawing hands is the struggle area for a lot of people, but I'm not too great at it myself. That's okay. I can't expect to be a great artist on the first go around. Well, it's far from the first go around anymore, but there's always something to learn. Gotta keep telling myself that. It's not awful. Can we fill this in with white so the arm is not visible? There we go. Not great, like... I don't think that there's supposed to be any... like, bend in this thumb. That would just, like... If I'm making a bend with my thumb, that's why it doesn't look good. I think the thumb, or the finger needs to start lower and then work its way up. So if we put this down here instead, first of all, lower this down. And then there is kind of a circle, but it's not like where the finger bends down and bends back up. It's the natural curve of the finger that's doing that. So we need to put that bend a little bit sooner and make it a little less exaggerated. And you see it's starting to look a little better than it did. We just have to adjust some of this atrocious line width variation here. I think we cooked a little bit harder on the flowery drawing, I'm not gonna lie. But we're not, like, really suffering right now, you know what I'm saying? We just cooked slightly harder on that one. Excuse me, sir. I do believe you dropped your wallet. Oh, that's why. Because erasing it is showing the arm behind it. We have to fill it in with white. I hope my horrible ugliness won't be a distraction to you. Not at all, boy. Not quite. We're gonna... The Snowy Virgin. I don't mind that, actually. I'm sure, like, if I got used to looking at it for a while, it wouldn't be as bad. And so the good thing is I can combine the hand and the pen and make those move on the same joint. And that will make it look more like drawing than moving my whole arm. That would make me look like a grandma trying to use the computer. So let's take the other arm and we put it behind the body. Then we take the, because that looks so much better. And then we take the hand, where is it? Left glove. We need to move that to here. And then let's fill that in with white. And we can hide the glove for now, because we need to do the shoes. I think after I get the shoes, we will maybe try to do a little bit of highlights and shading and stuff. See if we know what we're doing yet. Test ourselves a little bit. After that, then I'm starving. I'm gonna find something to eat. I think I have some pizzas in the freezer that I can cook up. Okay. Let's erase the arm too. Not erase it, but hide it for now.
And then I'm gonna go back to the sprite sheet here and find my feetsies. So we need the ones with the open shoes. Okay, so we're gonna flip the canvas horizontal once again. Oh, is it because I'm highlighting something? Hang on. Yeah, it is. There we go. Okay, we need the shoe. We're gonna make a little oval shape. New layer. Not too shabby. I think this edge just needs to be a little bit flatter. Not that flat, but... something like that, getting closer to it. How far up is that? Needs to be a little further up too. It's like a rounded rectangle almost, with the way it only curves at the edges. Same thing for this side. But
we need to cover way more of the side, though. Like this much. Like that. Hang on, so we're gonna try it again. Okay. And I think I will just give it a little bit more space. Be sparing, you know? Don't rush it. Surprised Usagi never showed up. She didn't even get to test out the new redeems. I gotta hit the Pianta real quick. Whoa! You know. Okay. Got a shoe. Is that close? I think it needs to be a little bit higher. Yeah! I'm digging it. Alright. Let's get our color. Color for the shoe, 8C4D27. 8C4D27. And we paste it on there. Next color is the insole, or not the insole, the outer sole for the shoe. We have a BB804C. A BB804C. Oops. Let's see. There's no way that's the color. Is it? It looks too dark. I'm gonna take some creative liberties here. That's not too bad. Okay. This one looks like it's facing a little bit more where the this shoe should be, I think. How much is his shoe hanging off of his body here? Because that shoe's like completely sideways. Not completely, but... Okay, so we're going to put this one right... kind of here. The buttons are way bigger on this. Oh wait, I haven't made the shoe big enough yet. That's my problem. Let's do edit, transform, scale. Once we've made the shoe the appropriate size, then we'll be cooking. Okay, that's shoe number 1. I'm going to actually copy and paste this because I'm lazy. And I'm not going to do what you think I will and put it like this because that doesn't look right. We are going to actually adjust the brown a little bit and the outline. So we're going to go black and then never go back. We're going to go like this. Hang on. And then we can go in a little bit. Like that. And then we can take our brown color. Fill that in right there. Boom. Epic 5-minute life hacks that will change your life in 5 minutes. Follow me now on Pinterest. Hopefully the art streams aren't boring. Are you guys having fun? You having fun yet? Here, let me, This is good, though. I guess regardless of, you know, viewership or interaction or any of that stuff. I've been wanting to learn how to draw, so I gotta do it. And then when my art's good someday, then people want to watch me draw. So, you know, it's a process. We haven't even had any YouTube homies hop in. Where's my inverted seal? Where's my my other guys from YouTube? Where's that one guy that got like banned from my YouTube for misbehaving? Not even he showed up. The shoe shaved off real nice there. Problem with this is that the sole comes up a little bit on the top. So it's a little bit taller. Like this. There we go. Now we can steal this color. Fill in the rest. I should have got my other brush packs that I had on my other version of Clip Studio to grab those next time. But I got so much done today, I can't complain. Now I can complain. Sometimes you draw too much, and then when you want to undo, you gotta undo everything. And I forgot about that. We did a lot of good stuff today. I can dig it. It even kind of has the one foot angled a little bit more, which is kind of good. So we drag that. I want the arm to go over it. So if we drag this layer down under the arms, he looks like he's sitting. It doesn't look incorrect. Let's move the shoes under the arm as well. The only thing I worry about with this design, with the shoes, is that he won't be able to sit and have like a table. So I might just cheat and get rid of the feet entirely and then put a table where his feet would go. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just put it like here or a little higher, like here. And his feet will kind of stick out, but they're not like, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make it look awkward or anything, I don't think. Or if I just got rid of the feet entirely, what would that look like? Just pretend for a minute. It's like covering the bottom half with my arm. I actually don't think that looks bad either. I will keep the feet as part of the image. We could draw a table. I have to draw the table in line with Luigi's point of view. So his point of view would be like here, right? Hang tight. We're on a layer that we shouldn't be on. Or wait, no, that we are on the right layer. But I'm just gonna leave that one just in case. Or wait. No, we're fine, we're fine. Do we have stabilizer on right now? Yeah, we do. So Luigi's point of view is he's probably looking this way at what he's drawing, right? And like when your vision, you're kind of fixed on one thing. So where are these points crossing at? Something like right here. And that would be where he was looking. So the table would kind of have to follow that same parallel path. So if we did something like this, it covers up so much of him. I feel like it's wrong almost. But that's kind of like how art works, though. If like you shouldn't just show things just because you spent time on them. I just need to get the curvature of this table correctly. You know what I could do? I could cheat again. We have, yeah, we have a rectangle. So what I can do, let's make this a little thicker. Because I'm starving. Okay. We're going to take this layer. Free transform. Grab it. And we're going to skew it. So we need to make sure the table would be in line with our pal here. This kind of looks pretty good. I kind of want to move it though a little bit. Something like this. And you still get a little bit of a shoe there, and the pencil's in the middle of the canvas here. But then at this point, it doesn't look right because it's not rotated towards him. So we're just going to keep adjusting here until we... I'm going to fill this in with white. And then we got to put the pen and the arm on top. This kind of looks alright. What I would need to do is just put like legs on the table. So we got like, oh wait, the brush is still white. We would just have to do like something like this. That's right. This is gonna be the hard one. But the good news is, oh, actually, never mind, it's not gonna be hard. I thought we were at the bottom of the screen. This table leg would be in front. And then we would get one, like, real tiny one down here. If you can even see it. Do you think you'd be even able to see that leg? Well, let's do a little bit of... No, I don't think you'd even be able to see that one. It makes life a little easier for me. And then... if we do something fun here, we can make another layer. We can also see there's holes in the glove there too. I should do another rectangle. And then we will skew that angle as well. Transform. I'm gonna retransform. Okay. That paper does not look like it matches up. What's up, pants person? How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm just chilling out, drawing real quick. We're doing an art stream. This is my second art stream. It's quite the honor. And we're gonna hit the transform again, and we're gonna try it again. We can't mesh transform because that's a little bit too smushy. Scale rotate. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not crazy like Mackenzie. I'm just your average artist. Not even average. I'm still learning. Please be nice. No kidding. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy here. Trying to match the angle. Needs to be down a little bit. That looks good. Just think this needs to go up a little. And in. I think that's almost perfect. Yeah, I think that's probably as good as I'm getting it. The art screen is black, and then I'm floating in the... Oh my god, what? I know I'm floating in the air, but I didn't know the art screen was black. How long was it black? Has it been black for a while? Oh, man. Thank you, Pants Person. What's up, Wink Warrior 1? Oh, I hope it wasn't like that for a while. A few minutes, oh. I think it was when I clicked off to another window, it turned black. I guess you can see what I've been working on. Hopefully I haven't been yammering on when this is just nothing. Oh. And then nobody said anything to me. Thank you so much, Pants Person. Alright. I'm actually using some of Mackenzie's assets that she made for my model as reference images. So we are just going to... Thank you. I am going to draw a little bit and then probably wrap up because I'm getting extremely hungry. Let me scroll up to my favorite girl, Elizabeth. Oh man. Val did such a good job on her. I'm very grateful. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna draw a nice little circle. By the way, we have a new partner coming very soon. I just got the commission back. I just have to rig it in Live 2D and we'll be ready for it. Isn't that so exciting, dude? I'm just so ready to have a new paper partner. We've had Elizabeth for so long. And we're still going to have Elizabeth, but what's even better is we're going to have more partners. It's going to be so exciting. New friends to hang out with. And I can swap them out on request with Redeem. It is a surprise. What I can tell you is that it's a Bob-omb partner. But once I get all the rigging done, I will gladly share it with you guys. Let's see if I can make her look good. Give her a little fang. This could turn out to be my best Elizabeth drawing yet if I do it correctly. Hang tight. Let's do it the way I normally draw eyes. We're getting a little too ahead of ourselves here. Just listening to some Animal Crossing jams and having fun, and that's what we do here. Let's see. The eyelash is really big that I have it on right now. I think I could do with making it just a bit smaller. We gotta shave her down a little bit. We'll start with that. And then we'll go on the other one. Or I could copy and paste the eye. I can be smart for once. Let's do that. We have technology. Or wait a minute, I can copy paste. Okay, and then we just, I wish they would let you horizontal flip, like, in this menu with the selection. Unless they can, and I just can't tell what it looks like. What the? Edit. Transform. Lip horizontal. Yes, she's so adorable right now. Okay. Now, if we... Let's start coloring her in a little bit. Elizabeth's main color. What are you, my girl? This is like gonna be the last time that Elizabeth's like the featured creature on the
Sharona!
Sharona! She's not gonna be like the feature creature anymore. We're gonna have more than one creature to feature. E7, ACD5. This is Elizabeth's main color. Holy shit! Oh yeah, we're right. We gotta go to this one. Holy crap. Okay. Can we, let's merge these down real quick, so I don't run into more problems. Merge with layer below. Merge with layer below. And then we'll go back to white. Dude, my Elizabeth's looking crazy. Alright, let's get a nice dark. Like a navy blue. Okay. I'm gonna turn the brush size down just a hair. Like a 7. Nope, needs to be a little bit smaller. But not too much smaller. We're gonna go for like a 5. We don't want it to look like a cat eye either. It's gotta be a little bit rounder. I think it just needs to be even slightly more round than that even. There, I like that one. Still kind of looks like a cat eye, but I think once I address it, it'll be fixed. Like that one looks better straight off the rip. But we are going to go with the light blue color that we have for her eyes. Hold still, Miss Elizabeth. 92C, 9FF. 92C, 9FF. And then we're gonna pop and pop. Oh, look how adorable she is. She ain't got no eyebrows. She ain't got nothing. She didn't even have her eyeshadow on. Girl, you bald. Yeah, yo, Randy, you bald as shit. Okay, we got 6E5 290. All right. Elizabeth normally has a little bit more purple going on in her outlines, but right now we have a very black outline heavy piece. So I don't want to completely change everything. You know what I mean? Right off the bat. Because then it won't look consistent. Feel me? You feel me, dog? Alright, let's... Why does that look really bad, actually? Hang on. Go before 9 a.m. I think it just needs sharper edges. Because her makeup doesn't look smudgy, you know? Makeup's not supposed to look smudgy. It's supposed to look sharp and good. But we can sharpen it. We have technology. That one's a little bit better. I think the eyebrows really do our girl justice, too. Okay. Let's give her some brows before I start overthinking this. And try to restart everything. The worst part about this is that this isn't even a part that everybody's going to be looking at. So it doesn't really matter what we do on this. There we go. She's cute. Now we gotta get her blush on. I can't wait to have like pizza or something. I'm starving. DE89EB. DE89EB. Got some little pink blushies for our girl here. Oh, that really adds so much. Let me just add them in the correct spot. And then we got one like right here. It doesn't look exactly the same as our drawing or our model here, but I kind of like that it doesn't look the same. It doesn't always have to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to do one more layer. And what I think I'll do is over the weekend, I'll touch it up and I'll just show everybody. This did take a little longer than expected, but that is completely fine. So we're going to hit the... It needs to look a little more crooked, like a witch's hat would. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then we'll give it the base color and I'll worry about highlighting it later. Because her hair is actually a slightly different color than the rest of her body. What the hell? Alright, hold up. What else is missing it? Oh no, we're good, we're good. And then... Oh, she's just looking so much better now. She's got hair. She's got her makeup on. Never take Elizabeth swimming on the first date. Don't tell her I said that. She's gorgeous. I promise. I like my girl even without makeup on. I do love her design though. She's just so perfect. I remember when Valve first sent me Elizabeth, like I made this real not bad, but like it didn't look anything like this design, and I'm like, take some creative liberties. If you can fix this in any way, please give it a shot. And then she sent me back like this design for Elizabeth, and I'm like, dude, you're freaking crazy. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was just very happy, lucky man after that. Ever since then, my life changed. Now we're gonna hit the blue color up on her crown. Eight 0B 0F8. Okay. We'll keep going with the black because that's been doing us good. I think I'm gonna up the brush size with the hair because it's not making like a complete line. You know what I'm saying? Like with this, it's really thick, but with the lower sized one, it's not making the line complete enough. We need like a nice in-betweener, like that. Let's go for a crown. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. We could take her crown color, because it's probably not going to be the same as mine. Thematically either, you know. She's maybe the queen of a different kingdom. Maybe she's just a princess. She's FFD 987 or FFD 597. Much brighter color than mine. Then we got. Let's get like a black. We'll do a black this time. Give it a. Oh wait, we can draw a star the cheater way. That's right. And then we just fill it in that same color. Try to get the outline nice and thin. I kind of like that, Elizabeth. She looks good. If we really want to push it a little bit, we can go like this and just line her tail with the purple. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Give her a little line around her head. What happened to my playlist? This might make my screen go away, but... Video paused. Continue watching? What are you talking about? Why would you do that to me? Oh, it is playing a new playlist. I thought that one was like 5 hours long. Oh, no, that was the OST. That was a 2-hour playlist that I was watching earlier. Okay. Okay, we're good. We got some City Pub music on. We're almost done here. Alright, we'll go back to We don't even need the reference drawing anymore, to be honest with you. We'll do it later. Then I can take some of the brighter pinkish color. Then we take the black, redo the edge of the paper again. And that's what that looks like for now. And what I will do is I'll probably get rid of that glove that I don't need anymore. Get this one. Please don't get rid of anything important. Oh, it did. Okay, so we're going to make the brush size really big on this. And then just delete this. There we go. Yeah, I'm drawing myself, drawing Elizabeth. Really Inception type stuff. But this is going to be where I probably finish up for now. I think over the weekend I'm going to touch this up a bit, add some highlights, figure out what I'm going to do with the drawing a little bit. I might even migrate it over to the computer because I've done all of the line work that I needed to. It might even be just easier for me to pick up and micromanage on the PC with my mouse. But I'm pretty happy with this. So, go find somebody to raid or something. I'm just praying that we can give somebody more than 2 viewers, dude. Make somebody's day a little bit. Dude, I'm so tired. Alright. Make sure everybody follows Miss Elizabeth on Twitch. Can I shout out Elizabeth? Yeah, I can. It's, you can see she has 2 I's in her name instead of 1. Because I made the L a low, or uppercase I. We could go raid, I show speed. I'm just kidding. Why am I getting all of these, like, mainstream streamers on my live channels? Is it because I logged out and back in? We could raid an artist. Normally I raid like Sunshine streamers and stuff. Let's find somebody that doesn't have that many viewers, and then we'll like surprise them, you know what I'm saying? We're not really gonna surprise them because I hardly have any either. But no, I think it's nicer. And like, oh, like this one's freaking crazy. And she's got, oh my god, she deserves way more attention for this. We're gonna raid Ishmari VT. She looks like she's English and Japanese. Interesting. I believe that's her. So we're gonna go raid Ishmari VT. But she's got incredible art for someone like that. We're gonna give her some love. Everybody just hang out for like 2 minutes and then we're gonna go in. Alright? Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
Nice.